was a packed schedule for the first Saturday at the 2018 European Championships in Glasgow. We're going to bring you action from across the city, including our first visit to the SSE Hydro Arena for the opening gymnastics medal event. Also coming up on day 3, 7 finals in the pools and 5 on the track in the Sir Chris Hoy Velodrome. But we start at the Strathclyde Country Park. A breeze across the lake welcomed the rowers for day 2 at Strathclyde Country Park. A number of semi-finals took place in the morning, but it was the A finals towards the end of the session that we are concentrating on. Attention. First up, the men's pairs involving hot favourites, the Synchronised brothers.
Croatia now start to edge back. This is the third corner. Now we'll see the Croatians. Well, what are the Serbians doing up there, Kat? Vasic and Bednik, they are having a real go at this race, and I didn't expect to see Serbia. 2 metres separates them. Croatia head towards the line. You can see the Romanians there in third place. The Serbians still want a piece of the Romanians. They're not going to get it. Croatia win, France in second. Romania take the bronze ahead of Serbia. Wow.
Fantastic finish there.
And
what joy from the Croatians.
The strategy was to be around everybody on 500 and then go to lead. And we thought we'll be around 1 length ahead on the end. So this is a little bit surprise for us, but we had a good finish. We have confidence in ourselves that we can do it, and we did it.
Croatia! The women's quad sculls is fiercely competitive, the only rowing event to have produced all European podiums at both the last Olympics and World Championships. Olympic champions Germany failed to qualify for the final, but world champions Holland and a strong Polish foursome were amongst the 6 finalists.
Poland will go through the halfway mark in the lead. They are being challenged by the Dutch world champions. Look a little zippier, the Dutch, in the first quarter than they did yesterday. For 2,000 metres, around about 6:24 for the 2K time, and that power is coming to really good use, and it's why the Dutch can't sprint back on her. Ukraine in that silver medal position, but Poland with the Clearwater lead.
Poland taking it up to the line now. They're up at 39 strokes a minute. They've got 150 metres. They've just got to hold on to this lead, still a length over the rest of the field.
Yeah, they've kept that boat really lively. Britain coming into it with a sprint finish. Britain might come back for the bronze medal here. There's a charge for the British coming for the bronze medal. They're still coming close. The Dutch are in position, but Britain out of shot of charging. I think they probably won't do it, but a great charge. Poland take the gold medal. Ukraine take the silver medal. There's the bows of the British. It's just not enough. Netherlands will take the bronze. Britain come in 4th. Romania back in 5th. Victim of the British charge, and the Russian quad in 6th.
Reigning European champions Italy faced a strong Dutch outfit, as well as the inconsistent but talented Romanian team in the men's 4 final.
Romanians are very brave in the way they race. They're going through 1,000 metres with the lead. The third quarter will be decisive for the British to get within sprinting distance. And the French over there in lane 1, great row from them.
What a showing from Romania. So 2 days ago, we saw the same thing happening in the heat. By this stage, Great Britain had overhauled the Romanians, but they're hanging on to the lead this time.
The British are closing, but the Romanians aren't going to let it go, I think. There's about 25 strokes to go. The French still in a bronze medal position. This will be the best row the French life, if they can hang on for bronze. They've never had a result like this. The Dutch, we expected to figure, are out of the medal positions at the moment. The Italians are charging through, but I don't think it's too little too late. Romania in front for the gold medal.
France are pushing here. They're going to catch the Brits for silver. Surely the water's going to run out before that happens. Romania are going to cross the line in first. France really still pushing, but Great Britain take the silver. France in bronze, with Italy finishing 4th and the Netherlands back in 5th.
Well,
what a show from these guys.
The men's quad sculls served up a fantastic race, with all 6 finalists holding a realistic chance of a medal.
Ukraine now coming back through the poles. What a brilliant sprint for the Ukrainians to make sure a silver medal. Lithuania still haven't given up on a bronze medal on the far side. They're now gunning for the Poles. There's the race. Can't see Lithuania coming back into this. Surely not. Surely they can't get a medal. Italy out in front. 5 strokes left. Lithuania still charging, but they're not in a medal position yet. They charge for the line. Italy out in front. Poland, Ukraine. Lithuania will get a silver. Oh my goodness. Poland and Ukraine fight for the bronze. Wow, what a fantastic race. The Italians right out in front.
These guys from Lithuania, just what a sprint from them to take the silver.
What were they doing in that race if they had that pace? Why didn't they show that early on? We're hearing from our producer, Stefan, that Poland may have got the bronze medal ahead of the Ukrainians. That'll be...
Yeah, bronze, so 5:43.88.
And Giacomo Genti.
It is a good race. Yeah. It is a very long race because there are too much windy in the central part of the race. The first 5 meters, 100 meters, is the lake. It is good, and in the central part, it is very difficult.
In the other finals, Italy dominated the men's lightweight quadruple sculls. Romania defeated Holland and Italy to win the women's pairs. Russia got the better of Romania and Poland in the women's fours, and Romania won the eights. But the race of the day was the women's double sculls.
The French are coming through into second place, and they're going to challenge for the gold here. Lithuanians really still pushing on, responding to the French charge. Can the French get gold? It's all to play for here. The Dutch still in with contention, bow ball to bow ball. The Italians not out of it yet. France have now pushed ahead into first place for the first time in this race. What an incredible finish from the French crew. Last couple of strokes to the line. It's going to be gold for France. The Dutch come through for silver. Lithuanians taking third ahead of Italy in fourth. What an amazing finish from France. Incredible gold medal for the French duo Lefebvre and Rivera Scaramozzino. Dutch hanging on there for the silver, and bronze to Lithuania.
It's our first victory together.
Yeah.
I mean, it's our first victory on the international stage for both of us, so it's really a big day for us to win. That's something. Feels really good. I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
An adrenaline-filled early evening session in the pool saw 6 finals and 4 sets of semi-finals, all within an hour and a half. In the women's 800 freestyle final, Italian Simona Quadrupole, who had qualified 4 seconds faster than anyone else, blitzed the field to take home the first swimming gold of the day.
Let's see our champion home, and she really is a true champion. It'll be gold for Italy. The coach can now relax. She's done the job, and she's done it very well. Look at that time. Fastest in Europe by quite some way this year. 8:16.35 for Quadrupole. She's won that by well over 5 seconds.
In the men's 100-metre breaststroke final, all eyes were on British swimming star Adam Peaty. Having set a championship record yesterday, will the hot favourite bring his A-game?
The crowd going absolutely wild for Adam Peaty and for James Wilby. They're looking for a British 1-2. Can they get it? Scazzoli trying to keep with Wilby. Chubkov's trying to keep in there at 2, but it looks like a British 1-2. It's all about Adam Peaty. Is he tying up a bit, or could this be very, very special? 57! It is a new European record, a new world record. And he has done it again. The record books tumble.
Sweden's Olympic, World and European champion, Sarah Sjöström, was the woman to beat in the women's 100 metres butterfly final.
Sarah Sjöström up against the clock is what we're looking at here. Either side of her, Chimrova in 5, Bianchi in 3. But Sarah Sjöström, the wall is coming to you. You're coming to it. What can you do? 55.48 is that world record. 55.89, the championship record. Just slipping outside it, but still winning that by a comfortable margin, Sarah Sjöström.
In the first men's 100 metres freestyle semi-final, reigning European champion Luca Dotto took the early lead. But it was his Italian compatriot, Alessandro Moresi, who took the win and clocked the fastest qualification time, with French sensation Mehdi Metella second fastest. They'll be pushed in tomorrow's final by Russia's Vladislav Grinev, who comfortably won his semi-final. The battle for gold promises to be electric. Semi-final 2 of the women's 100 metres breaststroke saw a mouth-watering clash between Russian Yulia Efimova and Lithuanian Ruta Meilutytė. Efimova got off to another sluggish start, just as she did in the heats. But it wasn't long before she powered home, clocking the fastest qualification time and a new championship record of 1 minute 5 seconds .77. In the men's 200 metre butterfly semi-finals, Hungarian Tamás Kenderesi looked in formidable form, clocking 1 minute 55.16 and the fastest time of finals qualification. But he'll be pushed hard in the final by his teammate Krzysztof Milak, who just pipped Victor Brommer of Denmark to win semi-final 2. After setting the European record in the women's 50 metre backstroke heats this morning, Georgia Davies was back in the pool and was pushed hard in the second semi-final by Finland's Mimosa Jalo. Davies has looked flawless so far. Could she bring home gold tomorrow? Having set a new junior world and Russian record in the semi-finals in 24.25 seconds, Russian Kliment Kalashnikov still had to show what he was capable of in the final of the men's 50 metre backstroke.
Now Kalashnikov, with those long arms of his, probably in the lead. He has that pink cap, and now it's Kalashnikov ahead of Morozov, the other Russian. But Kalashnikov is in the lead and he's going to take it easily. Look at his time.
He is, and it's a new world record. 24 dead for the 18-year-old from Russia. We've never seen 23. We nearly did. 24 dead.
More excitement in the pool was still to come in the women's 50 metre freestyle. Sarah Sjostrom had already won gold just an hour before. And could the Swede fight off the challenge from Dane Pernilla Bluma?
Nothing between them off the blocks. Coming to 25, still nothing between lanes 4 and 5. Bluma's looking for Sjostrom. Bluma just ahead of Sjostrom. Bluma and Sjostrom absolutely neck and neck, stroke for stroke. Bluma, or is it going to be Sjostrom? It is Sjostrom. 23.74, getting close. Not quite there, but very, very close to the world record and the European record. It's a new championship record for Sarah Sjostrom.
The final session of the night wrapped up with the mixed 4x200 metre freestyle relay and created a sensational finish for the crowd.
Annika Brun is getting very close to Victoria Andreeva, and also very close Anderson to Jakobos at the final turn.
Last 35 coming up. It is Germany against Russia. Germany on the far side with the white cap of Annika Brun. Victoria Andreeva is beaten, I think. Germany are going to take this. Russia second, but Great Britain coming through for maybe third place. What a swim this is from Freya Anderson. The crowd are on their feet. She's going to get the bronze. The win goes to Germany. Russia in second, Great Britain in third. That's a momentous last 100 from Freya Anderson. 29.17 was the last 50.
A Russian clean sweep in the synchronised swimming at the European Championships in Glasgow continues, with the country winning their third gold medal. In the team free finals, Russian swimmers were again the most inspiring team in the pool. Their routine, the dance of the Sharmans, was performed with extreme precision and vivid choreographies.
Look at this on the head of another swimmer. Wow. This really is synchronised swimming at its absolute best. Every single one of these is technically brilliant. Wow, great changes of formation, upside down. Well, a totally world-class performance there from the Russian team.
Judges rewarded them with a score of 97.03, 2.43 ahead of Ukraine. Italy claimed the bronze, beating Spain by a small margin of 0.1. The afternoon in the Velodrome saw the men's Omnium, which consists of 4 different events. First up, the 10km scratch race, over 40 laps. First across the line wins.
Viviani, I think Ethan Hayter of Great Britain.
Next was the 10km tempo race, with riders taking part in intermediate sprints.
So we'll have to wait and do all the mathematics and see exactly what effect that's had on the overall standings. So 28 points for Oliveira, 27 for Imhoff, 24 English and Volikakis.
Then it was the elimination race. The last rider to cross the line every other lap is eliminated.
Frenchman tries to go on the inside and does. He's got an advantage. Viviani trying to come on the other side. This is going to be a good finish. Oh, that's a lovely manoeuvre. Viviani, yeah, loves it. Won the scratch race, now he's won the elimination. And in between, he scored no points at all. So 102 points. Thomas has the lead equally with Shanyok, the world champion. And Viviani now has 98.
And finally, the 25km points race, where riders earn points for intermediate sprints, with the final sprint worth double points.
This is the sprint lap. Hayter would love to get the 5. 3 wouldn't be a disaster either. It's going to put him right at the top or near to it. 5 points, Ethan Hayter. You've got to think he's going to get points here. But those behind must realise they can't really afford to let him do that. Round the bend. And it might be 5. It is 5. And Hayter rubbing it in now. Anything but defensive. This could be a memorable evening for him.
Despite not winning the final sprint, Hayter had already done enough to ensure the European title in the Omnium.
Hayter has done enough for gold. He knows he has. And that is a bit of a turn-up. And it's certainly appreciated by the majority in this crowd.
Glasgow, one more time for your European...
A hugely popular winner, Ethan Hayter. And no one can possibly dispute that he didn't deserve that title.
Later in the session saw the final of the men's 1,000 metres time trial, the event where the slowest qualifiers go first, each trying to be the fastest around 4 laps of the track. Sam Lickley took the lead early on, despite being one of the slowest earlier in the day. It wasn't until the penultimate rider that his time was beaten.
Eilers comes up to the line and does it. Goes into the lead with only 1 rider to come.
However, could he hold on to the gold medal position?
Can he find a performance when he needs it most? Very powerful sprinter, so away he goes. .00361 up to the line. He gets there. He would have ducked under the minute if he hadn't clipped the marker. But he'll take gold. Eilers there has to settle for the silver. And Lickley takes bronze.
In the women's 25-kilometre points race finals, sprints are held every 10 laps. 5 points for first, down to 1 point for fourth. World points race champion Kristen Wild of the Netherlands has already won the scratch race here, but the 2017 world champion Eleanor Barker fancied her chances. The 23-year-old Welsh rider picked up the Commonwealth title in April of this year.
The sprint is on. Barker at the front for Great Britain. That's why the crowd are loving it, and Barker's going to take this from Wild. Wild going for it at the front, but I think she's too far behind overall unless none of her rivals score any points. It's a complicated equation as Wild comes round in front just. So we're going to have to do the mathematics. But it may be that Confanieri has done enough. Is it me? I think it is. They've told her by 1 point from Savenka and Badyakova.
There were more medals to be decided later on, this time in the women's 3,000-metre individual pursuit.
It's going to be gold for Lisa Brennauer of Germany. A local girl, Katie Archibald, takes the silver.
The bronze medal went to Justyna Kaszkowska of Poland.
This is the Russian Federation.
The first medal up for grabs in the gymnastics at the SSE Hydro Arena came in the women's team event. The Russian Federation were two-time reigning European champions and favourites to win gold again, despite qualifying behind France. And Russia led after the first of the 4 rotations. Lily Akimova top scoring for them with 14.466 on the vault. 17-year-old Colleen Deviar, the defending European vault gold medalist, was the highest individual score after the first rotation, helping France to second place. The home nation's hopes of a medal were hit when the experienced Kelly Sim fell off the beam twice in the second rotation, registering a disappointing 9.7 from the judges for Britain. Angelina Melnikova kept the Russian Federation in front with a solid display on the uneven bars.
Complex dismount, really nice.
And Melanie de Jesus dos Santos kept France right in the hunt with a score of 14.4.
Can she hit the dismount? Most certainly.
The Netherlands worked their way into bronze medal position with 1 rotation to go. Tisha Volman scoring 14.266 on the vault. Sanne Weverse guaranteed the bronze for the Netherlands despite a late surge from Great Britain. Her score of 13.733 on the uneven bars, enough for the Dutch.
Oh yes indeed. Wonderful from Sanne Weverse, and she knows it, and they know it. Wonderful work from the Netherlands.
But it was Russia's day. They led from the start to finish and wrapped up the gold with an impressive routine from the defending European champion on the floor, Angelina Melnikova.
To win team gold medals, everyone has to deliver, but it's particularly important that the key players on each piece of apparatus really, really do come through.
So, as is so often the case, gold went to Russia and silver to France. The athletes will return to the Hydro Arena on day 4 to compete for medals in the 4 individual apparatus events. So a third straight European gold for Russia's women's team wraps up our highlights of day 3 at the 2018 European Championships. We'll see you for more next time.
As the dawn is breaking